Good morning, children. I hope you are understanding the chapter which is taught till now. Today we are going to study about the lung volume, or we also call it pulmonary air volume and capacity. Now, what is the meaning of this? The quantity of air the lungs can receive, hold or expel under different conditions is called your lung volumes. And what are the lung capacity, children? When we combine two lung volumes, it becomes our lung capacity. And the instrument which we used for measuring or estimating this volume is known as spirometer, which is done clinically. So today it is a very easy chapter. Mostly you'll have to learn this. Now there are four types of lung volumes. First is your tidal volume, then is your inspiratory reserve volume, expiratory reserve volume, and the residual volume. Now if you see the diagram, tidal volume, children, is the volume which we normally take in, the air how much we take in normally. Just now you are sitting, na? How much you are normally inspiring and expiring, or inhaling or exhaling, that is called your tidal volume. And inspiratory reserve volume, if you will see tidal volume, and above that is your inspiratory reserve volume. What is that? The extra amount of air that can be inspired, that is known as inspiratory reserve volume. And expiratory reserve volume will be the extra amount of air that can be expired. And residual volume is the amount of air which always remains in your lungs. So let us study a little in detail. Now children, what is tidal volume? How much you are inhaling now and exhaling, that is your tidal volume. Means a normal person, when he breathes, that is the tidal volume, and the amount is measured in milliliters. So the tidal volume is about 500 ml. Actually only 350 ml of air enters the lungs. The remaining 150 ml fills the respiratory passage, and that is known as dead air space. So tidal volume increases during excitement and physical activities. You will remember, when you are physically active, the normal breathing rate increases. So normally when you are in a normal condition, your breathing, how much air are you taking? It is about 500 ml. So first is your tidal volume. The next will be your inspiratory reserve volume. What is inspiratory reserve volume? The extra amount of air that can be inspired forcibly. Come on, sit and take a long breath. So this will be about 2500 to 3000 ml. So reserve, extra. Inspiratory means inhaling. How much extra air which we can inhale, it is known as inspiratory reserve volume, and it is about 2500 to 3000 ml. Now comes your expiratory reserve volume. Expiratory means how much you can exhale. So extra amount of air that can be exhaled forcibly after a normal respiration. So it will be about 1000 to 1100 ml. And last is your residual volume. The volume of air still which remains in your lungs after a forceful expiration. So this much air always remains in your lungs. It is 1100 to 1200 ml. Let us go to the diagram. See the diagram. The light tidal volume, this is about 500 ml, and inspiratory reserve volume, it above that it is about 3000, 2500 to 3000. Then expiratory reserve volume is below that, it is about, it is given 1200, it is in your book I think so, it is 1000 to 1100, and residual volume about 1200 ml. So these are the different volumes: tidal volume, normal breathing, inspiratory reserve volume, how much extra you can breathe in. Expiratory reserve volume means the extra amount of air that you can exhale, and the residual volume is the amount of air which always remains in your lungs. In this diagram also I have shown you same thing. Now according to the lung volumes we are going to calculate the lung capacity. Okay, let's see what happens. What are the lung capacities? These are actually combining the volumes, lung volumes, how much capacity of air is inside our lungs. This we can find out. And these are inspiratory capacity, expiratory capacity, functional residual capacity, vital capacity, and total lung capacity. Let's go through, very easy. Now inspiratory capacity is tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume. Capacity means how much normally you can breathe and how much extra air you can inspire. This is your inspiratory capacity. How much extra air you can inhale, normal plus extra. So it is your inspiratory capacity. Now will be your expiratory capacity. Again, tidal volume plus how much extra you can exhale. That is your expiratory capacity. So normal breathing plus extra exhalation. Then functional residual capacity. What is functional? This is actually, children, how much reserve volume is there. Reserve volume is about 1200 ml, and how much extra the volume of air that remains in the lungs after a normal expiration. That is known as functional residual capacity. It is the sum of residual volume and the expiratory reserve volume. That is your functional residual capacity. Means how much air is present in your lungs, always it remains in your lungs, it is about 1200 ml, and how much after a normal expiration, how much air is present in your lungs. That is your functional residual capacity. Then is your vital capacity. Vital capacity means the amount of air which one can inhale and exhale with maximum effort. So it is a combination of all three: tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume. Total is your vital capacity. And children, if you will see, the vital capacity varies in different individuals. Now the sportsperson or athletes, people who live in mountain areas, men in comparison to women, and young ones in comparison to old age people have more vital capacity. So it is the maximum amount of air one can renew in their respiratory system in a single respiration. So it depends upon your age also, upon your physical activity also, and the altitude also. So this is vital capacity. It means tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume. And total lung capacity, total means total, all can be combining of all four. It means vital capacity and plus the reserve volume. What was your vital capacity? Vital capacity was tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume. So the total lung capacity equals to tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume plus the residual volume. Total is here. And if you'll see, children, and this breathing frequency at rest for a typical adult is mostly 12 to 16 breaths per minute. So how much times we breathe normally? About to 12 to 16 times. And it can increase when we run or when we are excited or when we do any physical activity. The breathing rate will increase. Now the factors which contribute to breathing rate and lung capacity are height. Tall people have larger lung capacity because they have larger chest, so their large capacity of lung is also more. Now location also, just now I told you, in higher altitudes they have larger lung capacity because the atmospheric pressure is low, and it also depends upon the lifestyle. If people are obese or those who are smokers, their lung capacity is less. So our lung capacities depends upon certain factors also. Now let us revise it by that diagram. Okay, now let's go again. Now you know what is tidal volume. Tidal volume is now tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume. Did you see the upper part? This is your inspiratory capacity. So 500 ml was your tidal volume and 3100 ml is your inspiratory reserve volume. So the capacity will be 3006, means this much capacity you have to inhale, normal plus extra. Then expiratory reserve volume. Expiratory reserve volume will be tidal volume plus, expiratory capacity will be tidal volume plus expiratory reserve volume, and it will be about 1500 to 1600 ml. Then comes your functional residual capacity. Functional residual capacity will be how much? It is your residual volume plus expiratory reserve volume. So how much it is? About 1200 to 1200, about 2400 ml. Then vital capacity is inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume plus tidal volume. All three if we combine, it is about 400 ml. And total lung capacity means combining of all the volumes, tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume plus your residual volume. That is your total lung capacity is about 6000 ml. Let's see with another diagram. If you'll see, children, again tidal volume. Did you see tidal volume? In between with light blue color, this is about 500 ml. Now if you see inspiratory reserve volume, the upper part, light green color, so tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume will be your inspiratory capacity, and expiratory capacity will be tidal volume plus expiratory reserve volume. That will be your expiratory capacity. And then comes your functional residual capacity. Did you see? The residual capacity plus expiratory reserve volume. These two combine and make your functional residual capacity. and then comes your vital capacity, combination of tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume, and total lung capacity is the combination of all four: tidal volume plus inspiratory reserve volume plus expiratory reserve volume plus the residual volume. So these are the different air volumes and capacities of your lungs. So this is mostly a learning part which you will have to learn. Okay, thank you.